We have finally made the NFL playoffs. After the first 2 seasons of going 9-8, this year we finished 12-5, get in as the 3 seed, and now we get to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome back to my New York Jets franchise rebuild, and today is a massive game because this team already beat us once this year. We lost 31-24 just a couple episodes ago, and now we have a chance to get some revenge. We do have a few upgrades to kick off this episode, starting with star running back Breece Hall getting +1 to break tackle, 2 to carrying, and 1 to juke move. He is up to a 98 overall. And then he is already a 99 overall, but Sauce Gardner gets another upgrade here. He gets +1 to agility, catching, change of direction, jumping, press, and zone coverage, and then 2 to his tackling. Then we have rookie defensive tackle Dexter Atkins getting up to an 85 overall, which means he gets a brand new ability slot, but he also gets +1 to awareness, block shedding, hit power, and 2 to play rec. And the last upgrade point I will show you guys is for rookie outside linebacker Brian Walker getting +1 to man coverage, 2 to play rec, and 2 to zone coverage. Obviously, this Kansas City team is going to be a very, very good opponent, led by a 99 overall in Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. Running back is a 95 in Isaiah Pacheco. At wide receiver is an 88 in Rashee Rice, an 82 in Kadarius Toney, and an 80 overall in McCole Hardman. At tight end is going to be an 88 overall Travis Kelce, most likely in his last season here. Left tackle is going to be an 80 overall, left guard is a 90, center is a 96, right guard is an 81, and right tackle is also going to be an 81. Now over on defense, George Karlaftis is an 84 overall left end. At right end they have an 81 overall. Defensive tackle is a 95 overall in Chris Jones. Outside linebacker is going to be a 77. Middle linebacker is a 90 overall. Right outside linebacker is a 79. At corner, it is a 92 overall in Trent McDuffie and an 86 in L'Jarius Sneed. At free safety is an 80 overall in Brian Cook, and strong safety is a 79 overall in TJ Tampa. We do have a couple scenarios going into this game. The first one we're going to jump into is the first of many, so we need to talk about our first playoff game. Playoff success often makes or breaks a career. How important is your first playoff win? We're going to play it cool. I'm not going to guarantee a win against a guy like Patrick Mahomes. Next up is the weak link scenario. Coach, you find yourself in the playoffs despite fielding a defensive unit near the bottom of the league in the rankings. What do you need out of them this week? Slow down the run, force turnovers, slow down the pass, or create pressure? We're going to say create pressure, because I feel like that's really what we need to do against Patrick Mahomes here. And we need to beat the Chiefs and get at least 3 sacks on defense. Here is your final look at the NFL playoffs for the wildcard round for this season. A lot of interesting matchups, but now it is finally time to jump into our game. And we're ready to get the NFL playoffs underway here in MetLife as the Chiefs will send it deep, and Alvin Kamara will bring this one out of the end zone across the 20, breaking a tackle and getting brought down to the 24-yard line, which now will set up our franchise quarterback Jared McDonald to take the field. Now, unfortunately, he finished with less than 100 yards away from getting 4,000 yards on the season, but still a pretty solid year. They will line up under center for the very first play of the playoffs here. McDonald with Breece Hall in the backfield. He's going to drop back to pass. McDonald rolling to the outside. He throws on the run downfield. A wide open Brendan Rice, and he has the first down to the 41, a gain of 17. Now it's going to be an I formation from the 41. Breece Hall is still in the backfield, but McDonald will once again look to pass, going downfield into traffic, and luckily that one falls incomplete, intending that one for Garrett Wilson. Now that brings up a 2nd and 10. McDonald back in shotgun again. Breece Hall is still lined up in the backfield, and we will finally run the ball. He goes to the outside, and he's going to get met and brought down for just a couple yards to set up a 3rd and 8. Will McDonald be able to keep this drive alive? Out of a shotgun set, we'll fake it to Kamara. McDonald now throwing on the run deep downfield, and that one's going to get intercepted. He only throws 4 picks in the entire regular season, and on his first playoff drive, he throws one to Trent McDuffie. Mahomes and the Chiefs offense will take over at their own 42-yard line. And a shotgun set, it's a handoff to Pacheco, who goes right up middle for a first down, and a lot more off to the races inside the 10-5, and he is finally caught down at the 1-yard line, a 57-yard gain. Well, that is not the way we wanted to start this. 1st and goal from just inside the 1. It's another handoff to Pacheco, and he gets into the end zone, and just like that, Kansas City is up 7-0. Well, let's see how our offense is going to respond to that. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Breece Hall is lined up in the backfield. Herron is lined up at fullback. But McDonald with a quick throw, and he is getting picked off again, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. You have got to be kidding me right now. Mahomes comes back in shotgun. Pacheco is the running back. Mahomes will drop back to pass. He's going downfield. He's got his man. That's Rashee Rice all the way down to the 9 to set up a 1st and goal. Now it's going to be a 5-wide set for Kansas City. Mahomes is all alone in the backfield. He will take the snap and looks to pass again. Go into the end zone, and that one's going to be knocked away from Travis Kelce. 2nd and goal. That just leads to another 5-wide set for the Chiefs. Mahomes out of shotgun will drop back once again looking to pass. He fires this one to the outside, caught by Rashee Rice, who was down to the 1-yard line for a 3rd and goal. And now Mahomes comes out in a shotgun set with Pacheco now in the backfield. I imagine that's where this ball is going, and it is, and he goes right up the middle for touchdown number 2 today, and Quinnen Williams is apparently injured on the play. That is obviously not great for us right now. All right, let's now try to take care of the ball, Jared McDonald, from the 25-yard line, down by 14. He comes out under center, will hand this one to Breece Hall, who goes to the outside, runs into his own blocker, and will be brought down for just a 1-yard gain. That obviously sets up a 2nd and 9. Now McDonald back in shotgun, will look to pass. He's throwing this one to the outside and missing his receiver that time. Well, we started the day with a 17-yard pass, and he has not completed a single one to our team since then. 3rd and 9 now, out of shotgun again. They're bringing up blitz. He's going deep downfield, but he's got a man. That's Garrett Wilson all the way down to the 49. 1st down, Jets. Hopefully that was the spark this offense needs. 1st and 10 from the 49. He drops back a quick throw to a wide open Brock Bowers, who will fight his way all the way down to the 27. That will bring up a 5-wide set for the Jets now. McDonald all alone in the backfield will once again look to pass, and he's going to look to run and gets brought down for just a 3-yard scramble. 2nd and 7. That leads to a regular shotgun set. Now we'll hand it to Breece Hall, who goes up the middle. He's got good blocking and the 1st down, and he's finally going to get met and brought down to the 8-yard line, setting up a 1st and goal. For the next play, we come out with 3 tight ends on the line, but we're going to fake this one to Breece Hall, and now he's throwing this one to the end zone, and he finds his man. Touchdown to Josh Oliver as we make it 14-7. And for the first time, Kansas City will now take over following a kickoff. 1st and 10, it's a handoff to Pacheco, who goes right up the middle for a huge gain again, this one all the way to the 40. Mahomes now comes out in a shotgun set yet again. Pacheco still the running back, but they will look to pass. He goes to the outside, finds Rashee Rice, and just like that, they are already into Jets territory. They'll line up in shotgun again. All 3 receivers at the top of your screen. Mahomes will look to pass, going over the middle, and that one's knocked out of his man's hands. I believe that was Travis Kelce, who got leveled by our rookie safety, George McLeod. It leads to a 2nd and 10, though. Back in shotgun again. Pacheco still the running back, but once again looking to pass. It's a quick throw, and he's once again hammered, but this time Kelce will hold on to it. Now on a 3rd and 6 at the 42-yard line. Mahomes out of shotgun will drop back to pass again. Can we get them off the field? No, we can't, because they find their man for the 1st down. It's McCole Hardman. So that was able to keep their drive alive. Now at the Jets' 32-yard line, Mahomes will drop back to pass. He's firing this one deep downfield, but missing his man that time. 2nd and 10. Mahomes back in shotgun again. Pacheco still in the backfield, and that's going to be a play action. Looking to go deep, but he gets sacked on the play by Hardesty. I don't think I really said his name much this season, but that was Eldon Hardesty. Now a 3rd and 16. From the 38-yard line, Mahomes will drop back. It's a screen to the outside, but that's not going to work at all as he is brought down immediately. That will bring out Kansas City's kicker for about a 54-yard field goal. The kick is away, and this one will be no good. This is still a 7-point game. After that horrendous start, throwing 2 interceptions, we now have a chance to tie this game up at 14. From the 44, McDonald will look to pass, going deep on the first play and finding Brendan Rice all the way down to the 24. That brings out a 5-wide set now for the Jets. McDonald looking to pass again, and another wide open man. This time it is Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Jets, and just like that, we have tied this game up. Then, while I was simulating on the Chiefs' next drive, Damian Bryant comes up with a pick, and we take over at the 37-yard line. It feels like an absolute insane amount of stuff has happened here in just the first quarter, and it's still not over. We come out with a handoff to Breece Hall, and he goes up the middle for just a 1-yard carry to bring up a 2nd and 9. Now McDonald back in a pistol set. Hall is still the running back, but McDonald will look to pass to the outside. He finds Brock Bowers, who holds on through that big hit for the 1st down. Now it's a shotgun set for the Jets offense. Breece Hall is still in the backfield, and that's where we're going to go with it. No, it's a play fake. McDonald looking to go deep downfield. He finds Garrett Wilson, who holds on through that hit all the way down to the 14. On the following play, a 2-yard pass to Breece Hall would take us into the second quarter, but now it's a 2nd and 8 from the 12. And it's a quick throw caught by Bowers, and that's going to set up a 1st and goal, but Brock Bowers is injured on the play. Hopefully that is not a big injury because that would be a massive loss. 1st and goal from the 4. He'll drop back to pass. McDonald looking to go to the end zone, rolling to the outside, and that's going to be a fumble on the play, and Kansas City has recovered it, and Breece Hall can't get him, and they are going to immediately flip this for a 96-yard fumble return for a touchdown and retake the lead. Well, as we now start the next drive from our own 25-yard line, I do see Brock Bowers back in the game, but that is a massive momentum flip. McDonald will look to pass, going downfield, and he finds a man wide open. It's Jalen Waddle to the 43. McDonald going back under center on the next play. Breece Hall is the running back, but he will look to pass. He's going to roll to the outside, trying to escape the pressure. McDonald's going to take off for the 1st down and a lot more, and he slides down to the 34-yard line. A 1-yard carry from Breece Hall would then bring up a 2nd and 9 from the 33. He'll drop back to pass. He's going to lob this downfield. He's got a man caught by Waddle, who's into the end zone, and we have once again tied this game up. On the following drive for Kansas City, they now face a 3rd and 3 at the Jets 41. Mahomes is back in shotgun. It's going to be a play action to Pacheco. Looking to go downfield. He finds Travis Kelce for the 1st down to about the 30-yard line. He's out in a shotgun set again. Pacheco is still in the backfield. Mahomes will look to pass. It's a quick throw. It's going to be dropped by Pacheco. He was pretty wide open. Now with a 2nd and 10. He's all on the backfield. A bunch of receivers at the bottom of your screen. Mahomes will take the snap as a quick throw to the other side, and that's going to be dropped by Pacheco yet again, but that time I believe it was knocked out by McLeod. That will set up a 3rd and 10 now for Kansas City. Mahomes still in shotgun. Once again will look to pass. He's firing over the middle, and he finds his man. That's Kadarius Toney walking into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. It is really starting to look like if we want to win this one, it's going to be a shootout. 1st and 10 from our own 25-yard line. McDonald will drop back to pass. And he's going to look to run and then throw it on the run and just throw it out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Now out of shotgun. Breece Hall is still in the backfield. It's going to be a quick throw. It's going to be caught by Bowers, and that sets up a 3rd and 2. How about we do another shotgun set here for 3rd down from the 33. He needs to get rid of this quickly, and that bounces off of Garrett Wilson. We'll have to punt the ball away. Mahomes and the Chiefs offense looking to make this a 2-score game yet again. 3rd and 4 at the Jets 28-yard line. Mahomes out of shotgun will drop back and look to pass. A quick throw caught by Pacheco, but he's brought down immediately, and that should send out their kicker. Now we're down by 10 with 2:27 to play in the half and all 3 timeouts. McDonald from under center will take the snap. It's a handoff to Breece Hall, and he really hasn't found much space today, and he won't find much space here. Only 2 yards on the carry. That would take us down to the 2-minute warning, where now it's a 2nd and 8. He's back in shotgun, and McDonald looks to go over the middle, and that bounces off of Brock Bowers. Now a 3rd down. A 3-and-out here has to be avoided because Mahomes would get the ball back. Now going downfield, he finds his man, and that'll keep this drive alive. But now we're going to run a no-huddle offense, even though we have all 3 timeouts. 1:40 to go in the half. Out of his shotgun set again. McDonald going over the middle, and he finds Waddle all the way down to the 37 this time. But we still don't burn a timeout. 1:10 to play. He lines up under center. From the Chiefs 37, he'll drop back to pass again. And McDonald looking to go somewhere. He's just going to take off this time and get close to the marker. They rule it a yard shy for a 2nd and 1. Are we going to burn a timeout here? Yes, we will. With 56 seconds to go in the half, a bunch set at the top of your screen for 2nd down. From the 27-yard line going downfield, he finds his man. That's Jalen Waddle again, this time down to the 11. We would then burn our 2nd timeout with 47 seconds to go here in the half. Back in a shotgun set. Breece Hall is the running back. It's a quick throw to the outside, caught by Hall, who gets to the edge and will be met and brought down to the 6-yard line. For a 2nd and 5, are we going to run a no-huddle or are we going to call a timeout? And apparently neither, just a normal play. 25 seconds to go here in the first half. McDonald back in shotgun. Hall is the running back. He'll take the snap, and he gets rid of it through the back of the end zone. No one there. I think he was just trying to throw it away. So it sets up a 3rd and 5 with 18 seconds to play here in the half from the 6-yard line. McDonald will look to, throw. He's run to the outside. I don't know what I'm trying to say. He gets the first down, but he's met inside the 1. Did they really just hold us out of a touchdown here at the end of the first half? While I also screwed up the call? Possibly. But we burned that final timeout with 9 seconds to go. Now a 1st and goal from the half-yard line. McDonald will take the snap, a quick throw to the end zone, and that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Are they going to call pass interference? Yes, they are, and it's on Kansas City, so I guess we get even close. I don't even know if we can get closer at all, but apparently we're just going to decide to settle for the field goal with 6 seconds to go in the half. I don't really agree with this one, but whatever. The kick is away, and we are now down by 7, and we get the ball to start the next half. So I actually lied. I forgot we got the ball to start the game, so Kansas City gets the ball to start the second half and now faces a possible 3 and out on a 3rd and 10. He finds Pacheco on the outside, and we do not let him get the first down. 4th and 3. We will come out of the 21-yard line. On the first play, it's a handoff to Breece Hall, and he's going to start this drive with a gain of 7. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 3 now at our own 28-yard line. He lines up under center again. Breece Hall is still the running back, and that's where we go with it again to the outside, and he's met pretty much immediately for only a 1-yard carry. Now it's a 3rd and 2, and we have a really heavy set on the field. I have a feeling we're going to try to run this ball with Kamara. On 3rd down, it's going to be a play fake, actually, and he throws it to the outside. That's going to be caught by, I believe, Josh Oliver all the way down to the 47 for the first down. Well, I thought we were running the ball, and apparently so did Kansas City. So now in a 1st and 10, McDonald out of shotgun will drop back to pass going downfield. He's got his man. That's Brendan Rice to the Chiefs' 36-yard line. Following that play, we would give the ball to Breece Hall just a couple times, and it sets up a 3rd and 3 at the 30. Now he's dropping back, a quick throw to the outside, caught by Garrett Wilson, and will convert another 3rd down on this drive. McDonald back in a shotgun set again. This time from the 24. He'll look to pass. He's throwing this one underneath. That's caught by Brock Bowers, and he's going to turn that into a 9-yard play to bring up a 2nd and 1. McDonald lines up under center. Breece Hall is the running back. At the 16-yard line, it's a handoff to Hall, and he's going to have the first down before getting met and brought down at the 13-yard line. Now we come out in a shotgun set. Hall is still the running back, and we go right back to Breece Hall up the middle, and this time he'll get brought down inside the 10. They rule it a 4-yard carry. Alvin Kamara will check into the game for the next play. McDonald will look to pass, and he's going to take off right up the middle, and Jared McDonald into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. We will tie this game up one more time. On Kansas City's next drive, they would get sacked and then a penalty, so now it's a 3rd and 23 from their own 9. Mahomes looking to go deep downfield. He's running along the line of scrimmage. He's running out of time and will finally just throw this one away, and they will have to punt it back to the Jets. Following the punt, the offense will take over at their own 47-yard line with a chance to take the lead here. McDonald will look to pass, rolling to the outside, trying to escape the pressure, and will have to throw that one away. The last time we had a chance to take the lead, we had a turnover that they returned for a touchdown. Now on 2nd and 10, McDonald's going to take off. He has the first down and will slide down to the Chiefs' 40-yard line. It's going to be another shotgun set for the Jets here as McDonald will once again look to pass. He's throwing this one underneath. That's caught by Brendan Rice, who was going to have the first down and get brought down to the 29. That brings out a 5-wide set for the Jets. He's all on in the backfield. They're bringing up blitz, so he finds Brendan Rice quickly for a 7-yard play to bring up a 2nd and 3. From the 23-yard line, he takes the snap. It's going to be a play fake. Now a quick throw to the outside. That's going to be hauled in by Brock Bowers to the 12-yard line. McDonald back in shotgun again. Breece Hall is the running back. A bunch set at the top of your screen. He'll take the snap. He's standing in the pocket now under pressure and getting sacked on the play for a loss of 6 by Javon Hargrave. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 16 now from the 18-yard line. McDonald will look to pass, and he's going to try to run. He's got most of those yards back and slides down to set up a 3rd and 9 at the 11. We come back in shotgun again. Breece Hall is the running back. I imagine this one will be a pass play. McDonald takes the snap. He's throwing this one to the outside. That's caught by Bowers, who sets up a 1st and goal at the 2. Now a heavy set is on the field. If it was me, I would run to the right side, but we're going to run to the left and get buried immediately. Breece Hall for a loss of 3 in the backfield. Now a 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. He lines up under center. Kamara checks into the game, and that's where we go with it, right up the middle. And Kamara down to the 1-yard line for a 3rd and goal. And I honestly would have just kept Kamara in the game, but we come back in shotgun with Breece Hall. It's going to be a read option. McDonald to the outside, and he gets slammed down at the 1-yard line. That run would take us into the final quarter of this game, and now we have officially a 3-point lead, and I believe our first lead of the day. But obviously, Kansas City is not going to go away easily. First and 10 to the Jets, 34 on their next drive. Under 10 minutes to play. Mahomes going to the outside, and that was going to get knocked out of Travis Kelce's hands. He has gotten hammered several times today. But it sets up a second and 10. From the 34, Mahomes out of shotgun will drop back to pass. He's going to be under pressure, barely escapes, and now gets the pass off down the sideline and finds his man. It's Travis Kelce to the 14. Just an unreal play that time. First and 10, back in shotgun. Pacheco's still the running back, but he will look to pass. He's throwing over the middle. That's caught by Pacheco, who is brought down for a 9-yard play. It's going to be an I formation now. From the 5-yard line, Mahomes drops back to pass. Rolling to the outside. He's going to throw on the run and finds his man, but it's knocked out of his hands by Anton Lane. He was trying to find Rashee Rice. And it sets up a 3rd and 1. Mahomes back in shotgun. Pacheco is apparently checked out of the game. Mahomes will look to pass. A quick throw to the outside, and that's knocked away, I guess, technically by Sauce Gardner. He wasn't even looking, though. 4th and 1. And I am honestly surprised the Kansas City Chiefs are taking the tie right now. They will tie it up at 34 with about 8.5 minutes to go. This is a massive drive for both teams right now. McDonald back in shotgun on 1st and 10. Will looks to pass. He's throwing this one to the outside, caught by Brock Bowers, who gets a gain of about 5 yards. McDonald back in shotgun again. Breece Hall is the running back. From the 30 now, he'll drop back to pass. He's firing this one downfield. Once again, it's Brock Bowers, who's breaking several tackles and has the first down to the 38. Now McDonald's going to line up under center. Breece Hall is the running back. Herron is the fullback. We give it to Hall, and he's still not finding much space today. Is brought down for just a 1-yard carry. Now that leads to a 2nd and 9. About 7 minutes to go. With a 5-wide set. So I imagine this is going to be a passing play. McDonald with a quick pass, and he's going to find Jalen Waddle all the way down to the Chiefs' 34-yard line. McDonald will now line up under center. Alvin Kamara has checked into the game at running back. And that's where we go with it. Kamara right up the middle with some great blocking. Has the first down, and he fights his way all the way down to the 20. About 6 minutes to go now. McDonald will line up under center. Quez Watkins has checked in at running back, but a quick throw over the middle will find Jalen Waddle, who fumbles the ball, and Kansas City has recovered it. If we lose this game, it is going to be the story of turnovers, but hold on, that call looks kind of close. He might have been down. And the booth is going to review this one, so let's see if we can get a better look here, because it looked like his ass hit the ground and then the ball came out. So I believe he should be down, and we should have a first down. Actually, his knee hits way before any of that, so I think we're going to get the ball back. And that's exactly what happens. First and goal from the 9. McDonald lines up under center. It's going to be a play fake to Kamara. And now he's firing to the end zone, and he finds Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. We will go up by 7. Mahomes will come out with 5:38 to go in all 3 timeouts from his own 25-yard line. And a shotgun set. They're going to start with a handoff to Pacheco because why not? It seemingly has worked all day. He has 10 carries for 114 yards. That moves him up to the 36-yard line. Mahomes back in shotgun. It's a fake to Pacheco this time. He's going to fire deep downfield, but finds Rashee Rice into Jets territory. Mahomes back in shotgun again with 4:35 to go here in the game. He'll take the snap and looks to pass one more time. A quick throw over the middle will be caught, and he gets absolutely body slammed for just a 4-yard play. Now it's a 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line. Mahomes back in shotgun. Pacheco is still in the backfield. And it's a fake to Pacheco again. Going over the middle. He finds Rashee Rice, who is going to get met and brought down at the 6-yard line to set up a 1st and goal. Now he comes out under center. He'll drop back to pass. And go into the end zone. He finds his man. And just like that, Kansas City will tie this game up. You know how I said the last drive that we had was massive for both teams? Well, this one's obviously even bigger. With 3:28 to go, we start with a handoff to Breece Hall, and he's going to start this drive with a gain of 6 yards. 15 carries for 50 yards on the ground. It has been a pretty rough day for Breece Hall so far, but now it's a 2nd and 4 with 3 minutes to go in the game. From the 31-yard line, McDonald with another handoff to Hall up the middle, and he's going to get brought down just a yard shy of the marker. That leads to a shotgun set. And now Alvin Kamara is in the backfield. From our own 34, we give it to Kamara, and he will get the first down to keep this drive alive just barely. Now we come out in a shotgun set right before the 2-minute warning. Will we get the snap off? McDonald will take the snap at the last possible second with a read option to the outside, but he fumbles the ball, and luckily McDonald is right there to dive back on top of it. That does get us down to the 2-minute warning. So now it's a 2nd and 10. McDonald's going to change the play, and my heart actually skipped a beat on that fumble. 2nd and 10 from the 36. It's a handoff to Kamara, who goes up the middle and will fight his way forward for a gain of about 7 yards to set up a 3rd and 3. Another shotgun set for the Jets here. McDonald will look to pass. A quick throw will be dropped by Josh Oliver. Now on 4th and 3, we'll have to punt it away. Hopefully Tommy Townsend can pin them deep in their own territory here. The punt is sent deep. They will field this. Never mind, they're not going to field it. It's just going to go for a touchback. 1:26 to go, and now Mahomes will take the field. Our entire season comes down to the defense. 1:26 to play. Back in shotgun. Mahomes will look to pass. A quick throw caught by Pacheco, who is going to get met and brought down to the 31. So they start with an 11-yard gain. Now remember, they do have all 3 timeouts here. 1:05 to play. Mahomes comes out in a 5-wide set. If someone was to come up with a pick right here, that would be amazing. Mahomes with a quick throw downfield will find his man all the way to the 48. They have let the clock run down a bit. Now about 34 seconds to play. Mahomes back in shotgun. Pacheco is the running back. They're letting a lot of time run off the clock here. He'll take the snap and look to pass again. He's going downfield, and he finds Travis Kelce. They are well within, I believe, field goal range now. So on 1st and 10, they burn their first timeout. 24 seconds to go. Handoff to Pacheco, who goes up the middle, and he's going to get met and brought down for just a 3-yard play. They burn that 2nd timeout. 20 seconds to go in the game. From the 33-yard line, Mahomes lines up under center. They're going to go to Pacheco again, who is met by Jermaine Johnson in the backfield. They have burned their final timeout with 2 seconds to go. Their kicker has already missed a 54-yard field goal today. Will he miss another one? The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and this one will be no good. We're headed into overtime. And Mahomes and the Chiefs offense will get the ball to start this overtime. For a 1st and 10 from their own 25, it's a handoff to Pacheco, who goes right up the middle, and he's going to get brought down for about a 6-yard gain. When he's ever finally brought down, they rule it a 5-yard play. Now with a 2nd and 5, Mahomes back in shotgun again. Pacheco is in the backfield. He's going to take the snap and look to pass. A quick throw will be caught by Kelce, who was brought down to the 36-yard line for the 1st down. Mahomes back in shotgun again. It's a handoff to Pacheco, who goes up the middle, runs into his own blocker, and will finally get brought down. Are they going to rule him down? They finally do for an 8-yard carry. That brings up a 2nd and 2. Mahomes back in shotgun. Will draw back to pass again. He's going to fire this to the outside. That's going to be caught and immediately brought down. It's Isaiah Pacheco for a loss of 2. That sets up a 3rd and 4. If they can stop them here, they might punt it away. Mahomes will drop back. A quick throw to the outside, and that's going to be caught by Kadarius Toney, but he holds on through the contact. So that gives them a new set of downs now at their own 48-yard line. Mahomes back in shotgun again. Will drop back and looks to pass. He's firing this one to Pacheco on the outside, and that's going to be a 5-yard play. Now a 2nd and 5. Mahomes back in shotgun. A bunch set at the bottom of your screen here. Inside Jets territory now. He will drop back. A quick throw to the outside is going to be caught by McCole Hardman, who will be met and brought down to the 35-yard line. He's going to take the snap, and they give it to Pacheco, who goes to the outside, but he is met and brought down by Brian Walker, the rookie linebacker. Now it's a 2nd and 9. From the 35-yard line, Mahomes in shotgun will look to pass. Standing in the pocket. He's going to throw on the run to the outside, and that's going to be caught and set up a 3rd and 2. Can someone on defense make a massive play right here? From the Jets 28, it's a handoff up the middle. That's not even Pacheco. That's the backup running back, but he's going to have the 1st down anyway for a 6-yard carry. About 7 minutes to go here in the overtime period now. From the 22-yard line, Mahomes is back in shotgun. We really need the defense to possibly force a turnover. Runs a play action, now rolling to the outside. Mahomes throws on the run downfield and finds his man. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is not the end of the game, though. I believe we still get a possession. Well, now our season kind of comes down to this. 1st and 10. Starting at our own 20-yard line with 6:53 to go here in overtime. McDonald will look to pass. And on the first play, he is getting sacked for a loss of 3 by Chris Jones. That brings up a 2nd and 13. McDonald back in shotgun. I believe Quez Watkins is checked in at running back. McDonald will look to pass under pressure, but he finds his man. That's going to be Josh Oliver, who fights for the 1st down to the 32. Now Alvin Kamara has checked into the game here. McDonald back in shotgun again. Will take the snap. Once again looks to pass under quick pressure and sacked immediately for a loss of 6 by Bolton. That's going to set up a 2nd and 16 now. McDonald back in shotgun, all alone in the backfield out of a 5-wide set. He's going deep down the sideline. That one will be caught by Garrett Wilson, who is now off to the races, and he might be gone. Inside the 10-5, touchdown Jets. Our season is very much still alive. Now, personally, with the way the defense has played today, I think I would go for 2 right here, but I don't think that's what the computer is going to do. I imagine they will just kick the extra point, and keep overtime rolling here. So Mahomes is going to get the ball back with 5:09 to play in this overtime period, and we are really going to need the defense to step up. They will take over at their own 24-yard line. Mahomes lines up under center. Pacheco is in at running back. This is now a sudden death game, and we're going to start great here with a 4-yard loss. That will set up a 2nd and 14, and now they have a 5-wide set out there. Mahomes is all alone in the backfield. Will take the snap, a quick throw, and that is just dropped by, I believe, Kadarius Toney. Who else would you expect? I apologize because that was actually Rashee Rice, but now on 3rd and 14. Can the defense get a stop here? Mahomes has all day to throw. We really need to get pressure. 2 of them are just kind of frozen over there. He finally lets it go, and that's going to be incomplete. They will punt this ball away. On 4th and 14, what kind of field position are we going to get? They send this one deep. We will field it near the 30-yard line, and apparently he just calls for a fair catch. So McDonald will take over at the 33. Jared McDonald now lines up under center. He's going to take the snap, and it's a handoff to Kamara to start the drive, and we're going to begin this drive with about a 7-yard carry, a 2nd and 3 now. Under 4 minutes to go here in overtime. From the 40-yard line, McDonald will line up under center. Kamara is still checked into the game. McDonald will look to pass, though. And he's going to let this one go. It's caught by Kamara, who has the first down to about the 49-yard line. With 3:15 to play. A shotgun set. Quez Watkins is now checked in at running back. And we give it to Quez, who goes up the middle, breaking tackles, and he's brought down for a 7-yard carry of his own. Now Kamara will come back into the game. I imagine Breece Hall got a little shaken up. 2nd and 3. It's a handoff to Kamara, who goes to the outside, runs into his own blockers, but makes up for it and gets the first down anyway to the 38-yard line. McDonald in a shotgun set now. Kamara is still the running back. We're within field goal range for Jake Elliott. It's a handoff to Kamara, and 100% now in field goal range down to the 25-yard line. Should take us down to the 2-minute warning. Actually, I forgot there is no 2-minute warning in overtime, but Kansas City did burn a timeout with 1:47, and Jake Elliott sends this one away, and we have officially won our first playoff game of the series in an absolute shootout with Kansas City. Well, this was an absolutely insane game. I kind of figured if we won, it was going to be by a shootout, but I really didn't expect to start with 2 straight turnovers, then immediately jumping to a 14-0 lead. But we fought back, we stayed in the game despite multiple setbacks, and we managed to escape here with a victory. And Jared McDonald had an absolutely insane day, going 33 for 43, 546 yards, 5 touchdowns, and the 2 very early interceptions. On the ground, we really couldn't run the ball a whole lot with Breece Hall. Jared McDonald did okay, 68 yards and a touchdown. Alvin Kamara got 54 yards. And then receiving, Brock Bowers 9 for 95. Jalen Waddle, who only had 1 touchdown the entire regular season somehow, comes away with 8 catches for 164 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brendan Rice 5 for 83. Garrett Wilson 5 for 147 and 2 touchdowns. Josh Oliver 3 for 41 and a touchdown. Like I said, just an insane day. Damian Bryant leads the team with 12 tackles. We only got 2 sacks, 1 from Jermaine Johnson and 1 from Elton Hardesty. I will give a shout out to Jermaine Johnson though, because right there at the end of regulation, he hit Isaiah Pacheco in the backfield, made the field goal longer, and that's possibly why he missed it. And then the only interception today came from Damian Bryant. And just to cap off this insane day, Mahomes also had an incredible day. 35 for 51, 412 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Isaiah Pacheco runs for 123 and 2 scores. And receiving, McCole Hardman 8 for 85 and a touchdown. Rashee Rice 8 for 116. Kadarius Toney got a touchdown, and Quentin Rucker got a touchdown. Here is how the rest of the wildcard round played out, and you can see that Denver beat Buffalo 24-3. So we will now get to take on the 2-seed Denver Broncos. And they are another team that beat us earlier this year, so obviously another possible revenge game, but that will be in the next episode, and hopefully it's just as much fun as this one was.